Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome back to another weekly energy reading for the week of February 8th, 2021. So, I would like to start by introducing myself to those of you that are new in the group. Hello YouTube, hello to Facebook. My name is Trisha Schinkel. I am your intuitive spiritual healer and coach from innerbuddha.ca. And my main focus is personal development and spiritual growth. That is what I do. And if you are looking to accelerate your personal growth and spiritual development, that is what we will do together. Now, I do offer 4-month coaching now, only strictly 4-month coaching, because 1 month wasn't cutting it. It was only scratching the surface. So in order to get exactly where you want to go and become who you want to be, it takes time. I know that. And if that's something that you're looking forward to, if that's something you're interested in, definitely message me, let me know. So today's energy reading, it's very interesting, because when I was tapping into the energy, I get a lot of that messages coming through by feeling, by messages, by thoughts, by just coincidence, things that are happening in my own life. And the biggest thing that was coming through for me in the past couple days was letting go of control. Letting go of control. So I take many courses. I am always working on myself, and this weekend was no different. I did attend a meditation seminar this weekend, and what I took from that, I'm going to share with you now because it is very relevant to this topic of letting go control. So what I learned there is, of course, nothing really new, to be honest, but it was a good reminder, was that your thoughts are something that just pop into your head, but as much as you want to, you can't control it. You can't. Just like, now this is a perfect analogy for it. I believe this is like where the aha moments will come from, is you cannot control your thoughts just as the sky cannot control the clouds, right? But the sky is always there. The sky is always present. The sky is perfect in every single way, right? And the sky knows that it's only the conditions, which are only temporary, is what's creating the clouds, right? Conditions are creating the clouds. Conditions are creating your thoughts, right? And the sky is not controlling. It cannot push it away. It wouldn't want to, right? It just observes. It's all about observing your thoughts, just as the sky observes the clouds. And it knows that, of course, it's temporary, so it will be revealed again. It will be calm again, right? Just as your mind is. That's the thing, is the hardest thing is that, especially in meditation, we try to control and manipulate ourselves by telling ourselves the purpose of the intention of the meditation is to be calm, to relieve stress. But that's a trap, which is very interesting. Being calm in stress, that's manipulation. You're trying to control, yet again, the situation, right? And it's not until you let go of control and begin to be present and observe. Simply observe. You are witnessing your thoughts coming in and out. And the thing is that these thoughts are energy. Energy creates emotion. An emotion, once the thought becomes an emotion, then it's really impacting your life, right? In one way or another. So it's just becoming more and more aware of what is going on, right? Becoming the observer. That's it. Letting go of control and stepping into the feeling, what it actually feels like, of allowing something to be. Right? If you don't agree with somebody's lifestyle, the way they're living their life, you can't stop them. You can let them know how you feel about the situation, but you can't change what they're doing or how they're doing it, right? We all know this, especially as parents, right? You want your kid to do a certain thing and they do the other because you asked them to do that certain thing, right? But that's just it. It's once you give up that control, which is so hard because it's ingrained and embedded into our DNA almost, right? It's in this place of like, we're learned these behaviors over time of controlling and manipulating, and it's not healthy. It got us to this point here where now we have to let go, and see where that brings you. See what that allows you to do, right? Being totally present in your life without controlling or manipulating or trying to push things a certain way is the most freeing thing that you could ever experience in your entire life. And I myself have had many, many glimpses of this. I'm still working on it too. As much as I am aware of all of this, it's still a practice. It's still something that I have to embed into my own life, my own waking moments, right? I thought that was really, really important to share with you guys, because the analogy itself, it was a light bulb moment for me. I've heard things like this before, but not in that way. And then that's the thing, is that you can hear a message a million times, but if it's presented in the same form, you may not recognize it. But if it's presented in different ways, different viewpoints, different perspectives, you can almost connect to it in a different way, because now you're looking at it with new eyes, right? And that is so important. So those are the messages that are coming through this week, is letting go of control. One thing I did write down in my notes is that, of course, emotions, I did touch on that. Emotions are your temperature gauge. They are telling you what you are thinking, right? Because like I said, a thought is the emotion, a thought is the energy that creates emotion, right? Good or bad, no matter what it is. It's not judgmental. It just reacts to whatever you're telling it to, right? Thoughts come in all the time, but it's up to you to either observe it or grab a hold of it and try to control it. And it's only when you grab a hold of it and try to control it is when it gets louder and louder and louder, and it takes over. And then it creates those horrible emotions of guilt, shame, remorse, and all of those things, right? It's all about letting go. It's all about letting go. What would it feel like to let go and allow things to just happen as they do, allow them to unfold? Because that's the thing, we can't change other people's lives. We can be the example. We can show them in our own lives how changing our thoughts and allowing things in our lives is a benefit, right? But it's up to you to choose that for yourself. Free will. That's a powerful thing. So right now, our guides and our angels are calling us to become more present and step into the feeling, the energy, the frequency of allowing. Even the word, saying it out loud, say it out loud, allowing, right? It's such a free, soft, flowing word. Control is restricting. As soon as you say control, my body feels like it's shutting up and it's like closing out and it doesn't want to let it in, right? It's just, the words hold a lot of vibrations and frequencies. Every word has their own frequencies, but right now we're talking about control and we're talking about allowing. It's that feminine side, that loving, nurturing side, right? And isn't that a better place to be? That's all I'm saying. So, letting go of control is how you do it. But what you must know is that control is only an illusion. You're never actually in control. That's a little secret. You're never actually in control. It's an illusion. Because that's the thing. You cannot control your thoughts. Just as you cannot control the clouds in the sky. Right? That's big. It's so big. And it's it almost feels heavy to deliver, but at the same time so light and so freeing. It's that perfect balance. That's that point of neutrality, that 0 point of neutrality where you are perfectly poised and balanced in all feelings, emotions, and places, states of being, right? That's the ultimate goal. Now, we're human. We're gonna feel things. Things are gonna happen. We're gonna react. But it's all about observing that reaction within yourself and then choosing to respond in a different way. That's big. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Okay. Now, I'm going to tap into some cards. We're going to bring out, I feel, sacred geometry. We're going to bring some sacred geometry into today's reading because we're going to see what we need to activate. We already know allowing is a big one, but we're going to see what the allowing is going to allow us to do. That is the question. So if we're going to go into this deck right now. Okay. So I want to ask our angels and our guides of the highest truth, love, and compassion to step forward now and be with us to bring these messages forward. If we are to activate the feeling of allowing, what is that going to do for us? Let's see. Stepping into the feelings of allowing, what will that activate for us? 2 cards. Whew! Yay. Okay, first card that came out was transitioning. Whoops, I can barely see it because of my ring light. There, whoo! Transitioning, or transition, sorry. Transition. So if you allow things to be, things are going to start moving for you. Things are going to start opening up. Things are going to start getting easier, freer, and lighter. That is the power of allowing. Bring that in. Bring that in. Physically, grab it in the air. See it, allowing. Pull it in. Pull that into your body. Pull that into your being. Pull that into your essence. Bring that into your life. Bring in allowing. The energy of allowing is all around you. You just need to accept it in. Open up and allow allowing in. How awesome is that? The card itself, it says, the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transitions to occur with ease and grace. How freaking mind-blowing is this card? Right? Transitions. We're all in a state of transition right now. A big one, actually, collectively, energetically, spiritually, personally, collectively, for sure. But transition. So the frequency, I'm going to read this again because this is a really, really important to know, is that the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature, existence, and our lives, so that we can learn to let go. We can surrender to the process and allow the transition to occur with ease and grace. And the next card that came out from this deck was delight. What are you going to get from it? You're going to get delight. The energy, a frequency of delight. Now, that's a word that didn't come to me until now, which is amazing. Delight. What does delight mean to you? When you hear the word delight, that's a delight. That's pretty amazing and high frequency, isn't it? It's a really good place to be. If you're delighted, I'm so delighted, right? Just use it in every which way form and see what it feels like to use these words. Words are powerful, so freaking powerful. Okay, so the card itself says the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. Isn't that the ultimate goal? To feel feelings of joy and happiness, right? Isn't that why we want to do all this self-improvement, all of this stuff? Because you're so sick of being in the opposite place of that. We look at joy and happiness as elusive. It's time to bring it in. It's time to start feeling it more and more on a more consistent basis. Powerful. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. That is freaking powerful. I don't know if you can feel the magnitude of this card, the message that's coming through. It's a delight. It's a delight. I love it. Love, love, love it. Awesome. Okay. So I'm also just going to bring out another animal deck from my Diana Cooper deck. I love Diana Cooper. If you haven't found Diana Cooper, I would definitely recommend searching her. She has a YouTube channel. She has beautiful messages. She is such a beautiful soul. And I'm so excited that I've come across her. She definitely is an inspiration for me. Diana Cooper, beautiful woman. All right, so these are her decks, her animal decks. We're going to pull out an animal. Now, the past 2 weeks came out an eagle was our message for the week, which is interesting. So let's see if the energy shifted, because that's the thing. The same messages are going to come through until the energy shifts. You got to know that. So I feel that it has. I feel that we're in a different place than we were the past 2 weeks. That's for sure. I'm asking for our guides to bring forth the messages out of this deck to lead us through this week so that we can access delight and the feelings of allowing and open up to that place. Oh, interesting. I'm going to have to pull the book out for this one. The donkey card. That is what came up this week. Donkey. That's cute, right? When you think of a donkey, you're like, that's not really like a spirit animal or guidance or any way, right? But apparently it is. Aw. Okay, so the message says, keep your heart open no matter what. Okay, let's find out what the donkey means. Because this is a new one to me. I'm not gonna lie. But it's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so donkey, 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 where are you? I sing almost everything now because of my 2-year-old daughter. She's not 2 yet, but she's getting there. We sing pretty much anything that we're doing throughout the day. You'd think this would be in alphabetical order. That is interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong book. That is why. Oh, interesting. Sorry, guys. I was totally aloof to what was going on. We're gonna get there. I promise. I swear. Okay. Donkey. We are there. I got it. We're gonna find the message. Sorry for the delay. So keep your heart open no matter what. The guidance of this card. Okay, so this card indicates that you have been through or still undergoing some sort of test or initiation. Interesting. You may feel that it is unfair, but your soul undertook it to advance you to a higher spiritual level. Such challenges help you develop qualities of patience and courage. Accept this. Stay centered, calm, and keep your heart open. Use all experiences to strengthen yourself. You will move into a higher spiritual level. Then everything will feel worthwhile as you see with the enlightened eyes. That's beautiful. So when you pass an initiation, you're always rewarded. Something much bigger is coming into your life now. When you receive this card, Archangel Mary and Gabriel touch you with love and encouragement. So I want you to hold your hand over your heart and open up that portal. Now, the heart chakra itself is the portal to the universe. So when you are accessing your heart, you are accessing the unconditional love from the universe, from source, from God, from whatever you want to call it. But Archangel Mary and Gabriel, so Archangel Mary is Mary, Mother Mary, right? She is the beloved, and she is the symbol of unconditional love and what it means to actually love and cradle. And she's the ultimate mother, right? just step into that feeling. Open up that vortex within your heart. Just open that up and start allowing the feelings of transition, delight, allowance into your life. Those are the messages for this week. And I'm going to end there. But I want to send you so much love and so much light. And I want to thank you so much for being here and watching these. And please feel free to share this messages if you are on YouTube. And I would love to hear your feedback as well, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. All right? So I send you so much love and so much light, and open those hearts and step into the feeling of allowing and see what that can bring you this week. Mwah! Take care. Bye-bye.